Hello everyone, it's Shauna coming to you live from her craft room in Edmond, Oklahoma. Hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend. Cannot believe today is Sunday. Why do the weekends go by so fast? Oh, all right. Let me do all the technology stuff. Bear with me a second. I want to make sure that I am in the right spot, on the right page, that you guys can hear me okay, that Facebook is working. Seems to be a little bit of a slow go. Okay, I'm in the right spot. On the right page. I'm turned the right side up. Let's see, can you guys hear me? Maybe. If you're hopping on, say hi. Okay, you can hear me. So if you guys are scrolling through Facebook world, if you see the red live button to your left hand side blinking on and on, you're catching me live. Say hi. I don't know that you're here. I don't know that you're watching unless you say hi. So if I'm not live and you're catching a replay, just comment replay and say hi in the chat. And I'll know that you stopped by and you watched. So this is the cutest card that we are making today. We are using the Turtly Awesome suite of products. So you don't have to have the suite. Really, to make this card, all you need is the DSP, the Designer Series paper, and the dies if you want to make it easier on yourself. You don't really even need the dies. I did fussy cut one of these turtles, this one right here, because there's not a die that goes with him, and I wanted the turtle holding the birthday present. So you'll get to see me fussy cut today. Woo woo! I'm slow at it. I will say it now. I'm not the best fussy cutter in the world. Before we get to getting though, let me just bring in this. I talk about this every video. Stampin' Up! Offers 3 different levels of creativity. There's something for everyone. So if you think that you need to be the best of the best, you don't. We have kits, which I love our kits. I go on and on and on about our kits. So if you ever need any help on kits, we have 2 different kinds of kits. There's one online that you can get. Our kits, we get new kits every month, 2 new kits every month. So our kits are always changing. It's like a revolving door. Sometimes we have some, sometimes they're sold out, sometimes there's new ones. So you just have to go to www.stampinup.com to check and see what's available. But I love our kits. In fact, the paper pumpkin kit, which is our monthly subscription kit, it's always a surprise kind of. We get little sneak peeks and it kind of gives us an idea of what it's going to be, but we don't get to see the full kit until we actually get it on our doorstep. So if you're ever curious about the paper pumpkin kits, the last one that we just got was the Mountain of Majesties. It was this one right here, and it is awesome. In fact, I loved it so much that I am going to be using it for our June card class. Let me show that to you. Give me just a moment. Let me put my hands on them. Okay, so the June card class, we are going to be making this beautiful card. And then this card. These make perfect masculine cards. So if you need a Father's Day card or a happy birthday card. And then of course my favorite one, I just love this. I kind of made this into a little Z-fold card. And I put a little sailboat down there. So Again, if you're always looking for a local card class, I'm here in Edmond, Oklahoma, and I would love to have you guys. They are a little bit different. I always do a twist on them. So the actual paper pumpkin kit makes the cards like this. And it's just 3 cards. They're simple cards. And I always do alternates with them. So if you're ever interested in a local card class, let me know. They're usually $15. And that you can do it 2 different ways. You can buy $15 of product from me and get the class free, or you can just bring $15, pay for the 3 cards, and walk away. So whatever floats your boat the best. The next, so that paper pumpkin was the one that we just got for the month of June. You had to be subscribed by May 10th. This one is the July kit, and you have to be subscribed by June 10th. So I love this one. I wish we would have had this one for May, for Mother's Day. I love the watercolor look, the stained glass look. Cannot wait to get my hands on this. So, all right. So those are kind of our kits, our level 1 step-by-step kits. We also have level 2, which is kind of our intermediate where you can mix and match. We have what we call our Memories and More card packs. We also have a card and envelope pack, 2 of them that you can choose from. And then we have our I'm trying to think of the word. Words are not coming to me. Our little die cut pack. So you can choose from different images. Our ephemera packs. So you can choose from different little laser cuts that are already pre-die cut. You just stick them on a card, stick them on a scrapbook page, and they go together really, really fast. So if you're looking for something that you don't want to spend a whole lot of time on, and you can still be creative and pick and choose and not just case a card, which is copy and steal everything, do it your own way basically, then that would be great for you. So, and then of course we have level 3, which is anything goes, which you just purchase what you love out of the catalog and you go for it. So again, we offer something for everyone. If you ever need help, please reach out, let me know. Just so you know, this is going to be our new special. It starts June 3rd, which is Tuesday. Excuse me. June 3rd through June 30th, you can buy one, get one half off on any of our suites. And so that's kind of why I'm going to show you the suite of products today using the Turtley Awesome. And it does say that this sale includes all suites and suite products from our annual catalog and the online exclusives. So we have more than just what's in the catalog. Don't ever forget that. The best place to shop is the www.stampinup.com website. Everything is on our website. So here's our annual catalog. This went live in May, so it's fairly new, lots of new products. But we're going to be concentrating on page 48 and 49 of this. Again, Turtley Awesome Suite. So you saw the card class for June. I want to show you the scrapbook class for June. It is spring themed. You can only get these kits through me. These are ones that I have pre-cut on my Cricut, put together. So this is Unforgettable Easter, and I apologize, I don't have my camera pulled all the way out for the full scrapbook because I'm making a card today. But here is page 1 and page 2 of layout 1. There's 3 layouts. It is $45 for this class. And the classes, this is layout 2. When you get your kit, everything is pre-cut for you, pre-measured for you. All you have to do is sit down, put it together on the paper, and add your photos. All the work is done for you. That's page 2 of layout 2. And then, so again, they're not all Easter themed. Some of them are just spring and flowered theme. So this is layout 3. And again, if you're ever interested in coming to a local scrapbooking class, let me know. I offer them every month. Here is layout 2, or page 2 of layout 3, sorry. So hopefully that's a good sneak peek. I actually closed the window on this class just yesterday. So if you want to be if you're interested and you ever want to be added, you think you might want to come to a class, let me know. I'll add you to my monthly email letter. That email goes out just once a month unless there's something else fabulous going on. And it goes over the dates for the card class, the scrapbook class, and the monthly crop. I go to a monthly scrapbooking crop at Crossings Church off of Portland and between 33rd and Memorial. And it's a great group of girls. We have just a lot of fun. It's a great time to meet new people. Just so you know, one other thing that comes with the scrapbooking kit, I have, if you don't want to use Easter or flowers, I also have, I think I counted 13 of these extra page titles that I have cut out on my Cricut. A lot of them have the whole punny thing with the bloom. Bloom and be happy, let's bloom together, bloom wildly, love and bloom, bloom with grace, bloom with kindness, enjoying springtime, celebrating springtime, spring makes me happy, thank you for helping me bloom. So you also get all of these in your little kit if you sign up, just so that you can customize the page for you and what you want to use it for. Okay. So we've talked about monthly card and scrapbooking classes. We've talked about the new 50% off suite sale that starts Tuesday. We should also have some new kits coming out Tuesday. I'll show those throughout the week on Facebook. Anything else? Any other housekeeping? We've talked about the kits. We've talked about the different levels. You guys, I think we are ready to quit chatting and start crafting. Does that sound good? When I saw this suite of products, again, June 3rd, you can buy one and then get one half off. So if this is something that you love as much as I do, June 3rd. Don't forget that date, Tuesday. This suite comes with this wonderful DSP, and I'll show this to you here in just a second. This stamp set, the dies, which the dies cut out, of course, the stamps if you stamp them, but then they also cut out some of these turtles on the paper. It comes with this embossing folder, these adorable embellishments, and this beautiful ribbon. So again, this suite of products, $80.50 if you use the code 165235. If you ever have questions, feel free to reach out to me. All right, guys, I'm going to take a seat. Let's get going. This card is pretty simple, pretty easy to put together. Our base card color is Pool Party. So I'm going to grab me my base color, my card color. This is a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11. cut in half, scored in half. I mean, just the basic cards. We kind of go over that every time. So I'm going to grab my bone folder, burnish this so that it lays really nice and flat, and put that to the side. Actually, let me bring that back in. I wanted to show off this cute, cute, cute paper. So let me grab this paper real quick. This, of course, is my favorite piece, and the piece that we're going to be using. We're going to be using this piece right here. So I love scene cards, and when I saw this, I thought, yes, 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 please. I want to create a beach scene. I want to create a picnic scene, a musical theater scene, just a park, a day in the park scene. And you can do that with these beautiful, wonderful turtles. Okay, so on the back side of this piece is a wonderful polka dot. Great for a happy birthday. Fun, playful. Here is a page where you've got turtle eating ice cream, somebody just on his back looking up, having fun, staring at the clouds, a little turtle riding a bike, some picnic baskets, watermelon, birds. So the dies cut out this little guy that's on his back, cuts out the watermelon, cuts out the birds, cuts out the ice cream, several different things. It doesn't cut out all the turtles, but you can always fussy cut. Here are just some extras from when I cut down that piece of paper. So here are the other pieces that I have not used yet, but I will, because I love this set. Here is another piece of designer series paper. Oh, what's on the back of this? Let's see. Kind of the back of a turtle shell. That's what was on the one with the bike. So this one has a turtle that holds a balloon, a little baker for the cake. Here's a guy just kind of dancing, it looks like. And the dies really are cool because it kind of opens up his arm where you can stick stuff behind his arm. I'll show that to you here in a second. Just not your average die. Here's the turtle with the present. So lots of cute stuff. A little cake. We have a die that cuts out a cake, a little die that cuts out these party hats. On the back of this is some music notes, which here's the same piece of paper. Here is a beach themed one for that little beach scene layout scene right here. You can do, I love this little like kid turtle with his little floaties on. Mama wrapped up in her towel drinking her little island drink. Dad at the grill grilling. We got a beach ball, we've got some seashells, we got a little castle, little sand castle, little starfish, little crab. I love it. Who can? Anyway, a great background piece with the stripes for the back. That is the same piece. You get 2 pieces of each, and it's 6 different patterns. So we've already seen that one. Here's a nature one. So again, you could use this for, I'm trying to pull it, grab it, for the park. You know, you've got somebody who's bird watching, someone who is watering some flowers, again, some cute little birds, a little bee collector. You've got some little bees in the background of this. So fun. This is a striped with granny apple green, looks like Lost Lagoon, pool party, maybe mossy meadow, all the different greens. So just a great generic back piece. Again, that same piece, it comes with 2 of each. So you have 12 pieces of paper, 1 of each side. Here's the one that you're going to use for the little stage. You have a turtle playing the trumpet. My mind just went blank. What's that called? Anyway, one playing the drum, one playing the banjo, the accordion. Oh, words are not coming to me today. It's definitely Sunday. It's definitely my lazy day. The back of this, one, the musical instruments, is this really cool turtle. Looks like the back of a turtle with all the greens in it. And again, you get another piece. So 12 pieces of paper. That way you can have one of each side. However, the turtles are the cutest. So it's going to be hard to use the back of any of these papers that have the turtles on them. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing a piece. What piece am I missing? I'm missing the birthday piece. 6. There's your 6 pieces, one of each side, so there's 12 pieces total. Okay. Let me put that back in my little slot here. Trying to stay organized so that I don't have a huge mess to pick up after my live. Sometimes after my lives, guys, my desk looks like a tornado hit it. Because things just get like shoveled to the side. Anyway, surely you guys don't have that problem. You wouldn't know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So, to make this card, of course, the first thing we need is that little scene piece. Let me, where'd I put it? Hold on just a moment. I'm going to cut this. I should have already had this cut out. Let me cut this over here on my little trimmer off the camera. Give me just a second. Are you guys going to be crafting with me? Has anybody hopped on yet? It's so much funner when we come and we chat and we craft together. I told my husband that I'm ready for him to vacate my office. We just need a bigger house. We've got too many people in this house right now. I'm ready to have my extra craft desk in here so that I can craft at one and video at the other, and then if somebody ever comes and wants to craft with me, I can have room for them. So, all right. There's our little piece ready to go. And then I'm going to show you this card. Like I said, it comes together really fast because some of these you just die cut out. So let me grab. Oh, also, not that I'm going to use them on this page, but you guys, these embellishments are beautiful. Lost Lagoon, Granny Apple Green. I think that's supposed to be Pretty Peacock maybe. And then maybe some Lime Twist. Oh, love them. Love the shape. Love the dimensions. They're not too tall, too deep, so they'd be pretty easy to mail. And then here's this beautiful ribbon. It is garden green on one side, which is going to be great for Christmas. But right now, especially springtime, we have this soft sea foam, and I love that. And it's very soft, very easy to tie, but we're not going to use either the embellishments or the ribbon today. I just wanted to show it to you because you have the sell for the suite of products, and it's great, and you'll use it in the future. There's so much going on in this card. It was even really hard for me to figure out where I wanted to put this sentiment. I had it over here on this tree before I took my picture, and then I thought, no, I want to move it. But I'm kind of thinking I like it back to where it was. Anyway, if you open it, it says, Hope your birthday is turtly awesome. Cute for any kid. Again, page 49 of the catalog. And it says, hope your birthday is turtly awesome. Here for you always. It's okay to take it slow. I think that's the one I'm going to use on the beach scene card that I'm going to create. Because you slow it down, you enjoy the beach. Sweet friend, hooray. Again, the birds, the ice cream, there's a flower, there's a cake, there's a party hat, there's a balloon. We have dies to cut out all of these. And these 3 turtles. So, comes with a banjo die, a couple little hats for the turtles to wear, a little apron for the barbecue, a little watering can. So lots of different die cuts in here. The birthday cake, of course. So you can stamp your turtles definitely and cut them out after and use your blends on them, or you can just use the paper. Oh, I was opening that up to get a couple of dies out. Okay, so we've already, these were just some extras that I had. And these are not any of the ones that I want to use, it doesn't look like. I do want to use this guy right here. And then I want to cut one out where he's just on his back. So let me grab my paper and let's see. This one right here is pretty easy to get to. So I just kind of take my little paper snips and cut around so that I can put him on my die cut machine. And I will be honest, we are going to use this picnic basket. We're going to use this piece of watermelon. We'll probably use one of these ice creams. Which one did I use in this one? I used the... So we might use maybe this ice cream and switch up the ice cream and the cake today. Maybe that's what we'll do. So let me go ahead and cut this piece of ice cream out. We need our little birds, so let me grab these little birds right here. Like I said, really for this, all you need is the DSP and the dies. I really wanted my focus to be there. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this chocolate cake this time instead of the vanilla. And then I need this guy right here. Oh, you know what? He's kind of faced the wrong way. We've got him facing 2 different ways. So I don't want to cut that one out. I want to cut this one out. You can use him facing the other way, but then I'd have to cut a different one of these turtles out. So okay. And we'll have to fussy cut him, which is not too terribly hard. Do I have all my pieces? I think I do. Okay. I am going to grab my little paper cutter here because I need this piece, the scene piece, to be, let's see, a little under 5.5. So by 4. So let me cut a little bit off of this side because I kind of want to have the 3 trees in the background. So what did we say? There's the 5.5 and it was a little bit under 5.5. This is gonna be too big, I think. Hold on. I would have to cut it there and you wouldn't have any tree at all. So I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this tree and then come back over here to this side and go a little bit off of this. There we go. And that should lay on there really nicely. Yeah, okay. I need to trade out my little blade, so I'm going to take my little guillotine trimmer just so I can get those little pieces off that didn't cut off all that great. Okay. Pull out these dies. Let's show off these dies. So this die right here is the one, let me pull these back in. So we've got these 3 turtle dies, this one and these 2. So this one is the one for him laying on his back. Oh, stuff is sticking. Come on, move, move, move. This is my Big Shot. It's the old die cut machine. I don't have the new one yet. I always want to buy stamps and products and not tools and machines, so it's hard for me to, because the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it's expensive. I mean, probably one of our more expensive things in the catalog, and so I don't want to use my money there. I want to use it on other fun things. I am going to take a Post-it note and the sticky part and just kind of put that down so that I can keep my die from moving. And then I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. And there he is. All cute, just looking up at the clouds, enjoying the day. Let me grab this guy right here. And this is one of the cool fun dies, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, do I have the wrong one? I may have the wrong. No, I have the right one. Okay. This die cut cuts this little slit right over here in his arm. That way you can put stuff up underneath his arm. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. It's a really cool die. This is just a little shim that I have on here because my machine is kind of stretched out, so it's old. So this die, see how it cuts out his little arm? Doesn't cut it out, it just lets it come up. That way, if you want it holding on to a balloon, you can tie a balloon back there, or the ice cream. You can just tuck stuff under there. Okay. So the other turtle, we're gonna have to fussy cut, and he's worth it. So bear with me. I don't normally fussy cut on my lives because I'm slow, but I could not resist. I mean, if you're going to do a birthday party scene, you have to have the turtle with the birthday present, right? So just bear with me a second while we, and when you fussy cut, you hold your paper and you turn the paper and you just kind of leave a little white border around everything so you don't get close up, and you just kind of mimic the corners. And I don't know if you can see this very well, but there's a little ribbon on this package. So kind of have to cut around the package, around the ribbon. Come up here. We're gonna cut around his glasses. Got a party hat up here. Fussy cutting does not have to be perfect. I struggled with that. I wanted all my cards to be perfect. Here's a little ribbon thing up here for the party hat that you kind of have to cut around. Again, I apologize for the sniffling, guys. Ugh, I'm so over this allergy stuff. I have taken so many allergy pills. It's crazy. The back of his glasses. Anyway, I always struggled with it had to be perfect. It doesn't. These are handmade, homemade. They mean more than just a perfect card. So we're going to cut around the shell. And again, just take your time with it. Leave a border. Don't cut too close in. Almost done. We're going to come around. We're going to cut the feet. I did kind of go up here and leave a little slit just so that you could see we've got separate legs. Okay. See? It doesn't have to be perfect. But he's too cute not to use. So we have our main turtles. We're going to put party hats on them here in a second. We do need to fussy cut this little picnic basket. That just reminded me of what's the bear's name in Yellowstone? Picnic. He always said that funny. But I'm telling you right now, any little kid or even an adult who really loves turtles, my daughter loves turtles, would love this as a birthday card. And it's very easy. Once you get all your pieces cut, there is a die cut for, no, not for the watermelon. I was thinking there was one for the watermelon. Okay. Let's fussy cut the watermelon, which you know is so hard. Probably this, well, I don't know. A square would be easier than a triangle, I guess, but it's not very hard. Okay. We have a die cut for the ice cream cone. I have a die cut for the birds. I already have this balloon. I don't know if I'll use this balloon or not. We have a die cut for the cake. But if we don't use that balloon, there is a die cut for a balloon. It's the banjo die cut. Okay, there's one of the party hats. Is that it? Trying to look, trying to make sure. Okay, let's do the cake, the ice cream cone, the birds, all these little dies. Put our little guys up here. Need the party hat. Where's my party hat? There's it. There's the balloon. Let me pull the die cut machine in. Hey Teresa, how are you? Thanks for hopping by and joining me. It is a super cute card. And it's easy. I loved when I saw the scenes, the DSPs in the catalog. I can't remember which one it uses, if it's this one or not, but it just screamed out my name. And you know, my the girls in my club card, my card club, I said that backwards. They make fun of me. They're like, Shauna's gonna love this Stampin' die because, you know, she loved that shark one. And I did. And I made the cutest aquarium card, but they just give me such a hard time. I mean, it's all in good fun, but I'm like, you guys, they're like bullies. There's the birds. Let me grab, I could probably do a couple of these through the same time. Let's see if I can line up my cake. And let's see, let's do the ice cream cone. Maybe if I can, where's my sticky stuff on my Post-it note? If you're going to cut multiples of these dies out, you definitely need the little Post-it notes to hold all your dies down so you don't move them while you're cutting. Let's see. And then the party hat. Grab another Post-it note. Or washi tape. If you guys have washi tape, that works too. See if I can get that one centered. Not really. There we go. Okay. Lay your clear plate down and run it through. Hey Teresa, what was your other, any other favorite stamp sets that you got from the catalog or the online? Curious what, which ones drew you to them. I guess that's the best way to say that. I kind of use my take my pick tool to kind of pull these up off of the, this is a magnetic mat, so it kind of sticks. I have to say there's another one that's in there. It's called Silly Safari. And it comes in a bundle with the punch. And the punch is not going to be ready, I think, until the week of June 9th, maybe. So I haven't been able to order it yet. But it has a giraffe in there and a monkey. Anyway, I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. So I'm sure the girls will give me a hard time about that one too. All right. So let's see. Do I have... Okay, I have this turtle here. I have the guy with the present over here. We kind of need to name these turtles. Give these turtles some names. But they're all coming to celebrate his friends. Let's stick an ice cream cone under there, and we'll put this little cake in his hand right here. I'm trying to make sure I have all my pieces cut. We've got our picnic basket and our little watermelon with the birds eating it. See, they've probably already eaten all their food. And this guy is so full that he's like laying on the ground, just like, oh my gosh, holding his tummy like, oh, I ate way too much. This little party hat. And then they're like, okay, well, it's time for gifts. And then we'll have cake and ice cream. I really like the gallery blooms. Really? See, now I'm having problems with that one. And always get like an evergreen one. So grabbed the bordered. Oh, yes. Yeah. And I do like the frames in the gallery blooms. But that was one. There was a couple of those pieces of paper that I really liked. The scene ones, of course. But the other ones were a little bit different. So that has not been on I have not gotten that set yet. I'm kind of curious what's going to come out. The guy laying down is my favorite. Exactly. Like, let me just snooze here for a second. I think all I'm missing is just one more party hat. So let me grab. I need a little red party hat. Here's one right here. And then I think we have all of our pieces. Maybe I should grab... I'm also going to cut this balloon out right here just in case we need it. I don't know if the red one is going to be long enough for what we want to do. So let me die cut the party hat and the balloon, and then we can get to putting it down. Where's my die cut machine? Pull it back in. The frames drew me to it. Yes, I love the frames. I love the frames. In fact, I needed the frames on one of my cards that I made for card kit for June. And I didn't have them, so I had to, you know, do the old taking our little trimmer and do a little bit of like gutting, you know how we do on our scrapbooks. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way, which is fine. It's not that hard to do. But the frames would have made it so much easier. Okay, I'm just lining this up just in case I need it, because I think I will. And then put that down, and then one more little hat. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm a little hesitant to buy it. I don't know. I guess my mind has not gone there yet because I wanted to play with this cute stuff. Haven't bought it yet and put it in my arsenal because I'm not, like my brain doesn't have anything that I want to make with it really. I do want to use one of the papers. It looks like there's like a harbor in there or something for the sailboat. And so see, I should just get the pack of paper, and then once I open it and I start to play with it, I'm sure things are going to just jump off the page to me. Oh, I could use it for this. Oh, I could use it for that. I have a hard time with distressed stuff. Like, I love the distressed look. I just have a hard time. I want everything to be so perfect and be so... that distressed is it's a hard thing for me. I will just be honest. I love the look, but sometimes it's hard for me to get there. Okay. I know I've said this before, but I think we finally have all of our pieces cut. So let me pull this back in, because like I said, it's going to come together really easily. Let me grab my silicone mat. Oh, you know what? I need my green tip glue, and I don't have my precision bottle with me. Dadgummit. Okay. We're going to try. I'm going to put some of this on my mat here, because I've got it just pouring out of my bottle. Ugh. I hate those bottles. me and the girls, we got together at a little cafe on Thursday and did a paper pumpkin night, and we put together paper pumpkins, and I have not, my little precision thing is still in my purse. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, I don't know if you guys saw what I did, but I just took, this is why I don't like this glue, because I get it everywhere, and then I get it on my fingers, and then my fingers are a sticky mess. I just took a little bit of the glue and put it on the back, and then I'm going to put that on his head. And then I need this little ice cream. I'm going to kind of put a little bit of glue on that because he's going to hold this. Am I on the camera? I'm barely like even on the camera. Ah, Teresa, are you yelling at me? I can't see, I can't see. Okay. So I'm going to tuck that behind his little arm, and we're going to take our little piece of cake. Where's my cake? Right there. I'll put a little bit of adhesive on it. Put that up there. I do like the sailboats. Yes, I love the sailboats, Teresa. In fact, Rhonda Wade made a really cute, like, slider card, but not your typical slider card. With this sailboat, and it slides across, but it holds the card shut together. Anyway, I'm gonna have to come up with my own version of it, because I've never seen a card like that, and I was like, yes, yeah. She's like, as soon as I saw this set, I thought of making this card, and I was like, why doesn't my brain go there? But I cannot wait to make a card like that. Gotta run, kids and grands are coming over to swim. Super cute card. Thanks. Have a good one. Enjoy. I think we will be out in the pool in a little bit when my grandkids get back home. They're not here yet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take my adhesive and put this down. Just so that I can start sticking stuff down to it. So again, we're just putting a same size and equal size border all the way around. And then we are going to use, this card has lots of dimension. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are dimensionals all underneath this. So let me grab my dimensionals out. And we are going to go ahead and pop this guy up. Put one here and one up here on the cake. And let me grab the small ones too. Let me grab my little minis. And we can put one up under his head. We'll pop him over to the side, kind of like he's standing up here on this little rock thing. He's like so proud. He's like, I've got the cake, I've got the ice cream, man, let's go. I really needed to, hold on just a second, let me pull him back up real quick. The cake is a little leaning a little bit, and really the cake needs to be upright. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's sliding off of his hands. Bye. Oh, okay. And then this guy's ready. We can put some pop dots up under him. Let me pull this card back in. Do you guys know what we're making? And then, so I've got 3 on him too. Little mini up under his head. We're gonna put him like back up under, let's go here probably. And then here's our little guy with the present. Let's put him on here. I can use a big one on his head up here. He's got a, there's enough room. See, once you get your pieces all cut out, it just comes flying together. He's like, I got your present. I'm so excited. I need you to open your present. Let's put our little picnic basket down here. And then I do need to me being persnickety, I had a little, looked like it came to an edge, a point right there. Let me take our green glue again. Just need a little more. And I'm gonna put our watermelon down here. Right about there. And then take our little birdies. Tweet, 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 tweet. And put one birdie down here. Oh. And then one of the birdies right here. Come on. All right. And then, do we want, I had this yellow balloon and then I had a red balloon. Where'd my red balloon go? I've lost it. Where's it at? Oh, balloon. Where did it go? Seriously, guys, lost it. Well, that may make up our mind. I had a little bitty red balloon cut out. I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it. Okay. Let's see what we want. We could do the red balloon over here. Like he's holding it. That would be really cute. Or we could do the yellow balloon right under here. I did, when I stuck this blue one down under here, I did take my X-Acto knife and kind of put a little slit in his arm, kind of like this whole thing, so that I could slide that balloon in there. Can't decide. Which one do we want? The candles are gonna, let's go with the red one. I think there's too much going on right there in that one little area. So, I think I have just enough little, well, maybe not. Let me put some adhesive on this. Thought I had enough adhesive left on this little mat over here, but I don't think I do. And where are my tweezers? Do things go flying when you guys craft? Things go flying over here. And then, okay, so for the saying, I wanted to use the Hope Your Birthday is Totally Awesome in the inside. And then there wasn't really another saying that I wanted to put on this. So what I did was I looked through my stash and I pulled out party pants because I liked this Happy Birthday to You. So let me, oh, it's already on block. Hold on. Grab it. It's 3 o'clock. We're right at 3 o'clock. I'm a little over, so bear with me. We're almost done. I took my nested dies and I used this nested die right here. So the second one from the smallest. These are the dies that they have, these little rectangles, the banners, and then these. I love these. I bought it for these. But don't get me wrong, these are nice too. So I'm going to take a piece of Flirty Flamingo and stamp with my black Memento ink this Happy Birthday to You. Tap, tap, tap. And then bring my die cut machine up here one last time. And die cut this little banner. Let me get it on there straight. It barely fits. I mean, it is just big enough, guys. You'll see what I mean here in a second. The edging has a stitch on it, and that stitch, the letters kind of go in that stitch. I'll show it to you. I'll make sense out of what I'm saying, I promise. See where that stitching is? It goes into the ink a little bit on those letters. And I did cut this one down. And I might have to, I think I'm gonna put this one over here this time. You know, let me grab another piece of Flirty Flamingo. I'm not happy with that. And I do sell these cards. So I'm going to make sure I do it right the first time. What I'm going to do is stamp it a little bit closer to the bottom of the banner, because I'll show you what I did. I kind of caught an edge on that. There we go. Third time's a better try, I think. One more time. Okay. See where I've got, where I stamped it, it's closer down here to this point because I cut off this top part and I kind of forgot about that. So that's why I wanted to redo it. Let me run this back through here. Okay. We're almost done, I promise. I always feel bad when I go over. So see, that barely fits on there, but it does fit on there. So I'm just gonna take my little trimmer here so that I can make this smaller. And then I took some green tipped glue, my favorite glue, and I just kind of made that smaller. So there is a little bitty edge on this, but you can barely tell. You have to look really close at it to know. So let me grab a silicone sheet one last time. Some more little green glue. Sorry, I don't have my little precision tip bottle in here. And then we're gonna just lay that in there and rub it in. And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to layer it on top and just line up these little dash marks that are built into this die. Some little hash marks there. And then I'm not going to pop this up. Let me see, do I still want to, just a second ago I was thinking about putting it up here because I felt like it was kind of out of the way. I can't put it right here like I did on the last one because the balloon's there. And I don't really want to cover up the birdhouse again like I did on this one. I covered up the birdhouse, which was kind of, you know, no big deal. But I think this time I'm going to put it up here. I feel good about that. So, I don't want to pop it up. I just want to use some snail. Put my adhesive up there and call it good. I'm going to line it up with the edge of the paper. I'm going to put this turtle's hat, there we go. That'll keep it down a little bit. That is what I liked about putting it over here. That kind of fit underneath that hat because he was popped up a little bit. So same thing will happen on that side. All right, now we just need to cut our little piece of white down. Again, this measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're gonna do our typical where we just cut a 1/4 off or a 1/2 off. So let's go 5 1/4. Let's cut a 1/4 off. So 5 1/4. And I'm gonna do that this way, just so I can save more of my paper. Go 5 1/4 by 4. This will be for our inside sentiment piece. Normally when I sell cards, I don't put a lot of sentiments inside them, but this one you have to use. Hope it's turtly awesome. And I've got that on a block right here. And on this one I used, I think Granny Apple Green. This one, let's do the same thing. I really liked that. It's a kid's birthday and it doesn't need to be simple black. Let's add some color. So tap, tap, tap in your ink. Using our grid to make sure that this is straight. Hope your birthday is turtly awesome. Flip this over, put some adhesive on this, and we be done. Now you could, and I mean I've got an extra balloon cut out right here. You could decorate the inside of this if you wanted. Since it says, hope your birthday is turtly awesome, you could cut a piece of the turtle shells down here. That would be stinking cute. Should we do that? Step it up a bit? Why not? Let's step it up. I'm just gonna cut I'm gonna say, let's go a 1/2. And then I can use this on both cards. I did not do this, and this is, what did that measure? That measured 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. And let's do the other one, 5 1/4. Why not, huh? We'll just use some adhesive. But I was going to say, you know, I have this extra balloon. You could stick a balloon in here if you wanted, but I think this is going to be cute enough. Ta-da! We're done. You guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me making this super cute card. I love it. I mean, yes, we make cards for all different reasons. Sympathy cards. I guess I cut that wrong. Hold on. Huh. Let me grab my little paper snips. But I really enjoy making the fun cards, not just the sympathy, get well, thinking of you. I mean, yes, it's great to make those cards too, so that you know they're brightening up people's day. But I love to make cute, fun cards for the kiddos. And I think they're just gonna love that. Oh, I just now noticed I popped these little guys up on dimensionals and I didn't pop these guys up. That's okay. I could, however, see, I just can't ever stop. Do you guys get that way? Can you just like not ever stop? Okay, I'm going to, I tore that paper a little bit, but that's okay. It was just the back side of it. So I'm going to take a pop dot. Since I didn't pop up my birds, I'm going to take a pop dot and pop up my picnic basket. Picnic. Still trying to think what that bear's name is. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, there's our 2 cards. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. I think they're fun, and who wouldn't love to get a birthday card like this? So you guys have a fabulous week, and we'll see you back here next weekend. Not sure again what we'll be playing with, but we will be playing. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.